Hey guys, we're back again and we're shooting an emergency video. I'm not even in the studio. I don't have any equipment. I don't have any microphones or anything. But we just had to shoot this video because it's Monday, 27 January, and the market is down. In particular, the tech sector and chip stocks is down big. We have Nvidia down over 10%. Meta is down big. Google is down. Microsoft is down. And so it's real turmoil in the markets. But if you're a long-term investor like me, I think this is a great opportunity for you to add exposure to names that you're interested in. And so I'm using this as an opportunity to possibly add more to one of the holdings of the flagship portfolio, which I hope to increase in the next couple months or so. And that is ASML Holdings. That's a bit of a tongue twister there. It's a Dutch company based in the Netherlands, which makes lithography machines, which is key to creating, high performance chips. And why I love ASML and why I'm investing in it is because out of all the companies in the chip sector, they don't have much competition at all. It's almost a monopoly because the high end chips that their equipment is essential to making high end chips, and they really have no other real competition in the market. And so I think that sets them apart from even Nvidia, which has competition from AMD, etc., etc. So I like competition, except when it comes to business. So I like monopolies and duopolies. So that's why I'm focusing on Nvidia, ASML, sorry. And so looking at the revenue here, you see that revenue has been increasing steadily over the past decade and more. And in particular, the past couple, 3, 4 years, we've seen a substantial increase in the revenue. So too, the earnings has been going up quite steadily in the past couple of years. And this is, of course, in concert with the AI boom, the AI revolution, which has caused many of the major tech majors to invest a lot in AI. What else we're looking at here? We also see something I really like to see is that the amount of shares is going down. So they're buying back shares, which means that as an investor, your position is actually becoming more and more. Well, the stock count is decreasing, and so you're owning a higher and higher proportion of the company just by holding on to your shares, and you're not being diluted. And coming back down here to one of my favorite metrics is the return on invested capital. And this is absolutely magnificent. The return on invested capital has been over 30% in the past 3 years, 20% before that, but it's usually very, very high. And that just reflects NVIDIA's, I mean, why I keep saying NVIDIA, it just reflects ASML's dominant position in the market. And yeah, so if you're of the view that ASML's position hasn't fundamentally changed between Friday to now, as like I do, I think this is a great point to purchase more shares or even start a position. And if you're wondering why stocks are down, why the tech sector is down, is because news on on CNBC, etc., highlighted the performance of a Chinese main model, AI model that didn't need to use the expensive chips, unlike those created from the people behind Chat GPT, etc. So I guess the question of return on investment from AI is finally becoming part of the equation as to whether really makes sense investing billions and billions of dollars into AI. But if, like me, you think that ASML is a safe play, given that there's still a long way to go in this story, and also considering the fact that ASML has been down in the past couple of months. If you look back in September, October, it reached quite down to $408. There's also a price drop in October last year. I think that this is a great entry point, so consider ASML and look into it some more.